Hello, this is Patrick Balleux for WebcamStudio, and today I'm gonna show you a little bit a small tour of WebcamStudio 0.57 Beta 2, just released a few minutes ago actually. So as you can see, scrolling has been fixed because it was broken in previous version. Um, the layouts has been reworked a little bit, so I'm gonna show you my desktop. I'm going to activate the desktop capture, and now you can see that the layouts are now a list instead of a big tree view, and the sources in that layout will show up here in another list, making it a little bit easier. So if I click on the main webcam here, you're seeing the laptop webcam. If I click here, this is one of the new source I integrated, that is QR code. I'm going to show it to you a little bit later, and a mix of text and my webcam laptop, as you saw a little bit earlier when the show started. So I'm going to go back to the mix, activate this one, and you can see now that I'm currently broadcasting. If I switch the layout to my main webcam, the laptop webcam, what I said is, okay, that webcam is shared between the mix and the laptop, so I wanted to slide instead of stopping and starting as it was before. So I'm gonna activate this one, and now you saw that the webcam just did a slide to come in place. Another thing I did, and for this I'm gonna need my iPhone. Where it is? Oh, there it is. As you can see, I have the iPhone, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start an application called Scan, which is scanning actually a QR code. QR codes are kind of barcodes. So if I can show it to you, currently it's in camera mode, so it's gonna record whatever I'm saying it. I'm showing it, and I'm gonna activate the QR code, and I'm gonna show you what will happen. So activating the QR code will last for 10 seconds. I've configured that layout to say, okay, when I'm gonna show that code, show it for 10 seconds and go back to my main webcam. So the code is there, so I'm gonna scan it. Ah, darn, I almost dropped my phone. So I'm gonna do it again. Oh no, it worked. Okay, so let's do it again. Actually, everything worked, just beside my head. So activating the code, it will last for about 10 seconds. The phone will scan it. You heard the phone scanning it, and when the 10 seconds will be over, there, I'm gonna show what happened to my iPhone. Oh darn, the light is, how can I do that? It's not really visible. Oh, there we have it. What it did, it scanned the code, and inside the code I just put my website address, and the phone automatically opened the website. So I'm gonna show to you the famous QR code. Activate, and see, that's the QR code. I'm gonna move that a little bit. That's the source. You go in the code tab, and that's the text you want to show. If you put an URL, then the scanning device will know what to do with it. If you show, let's say, text, it will know what to do with it. So just up to you to put whatever you want in there, and the size of the code that's going to be generated. Of course, if you put too smaller, I'm going to say it, a code too small, it won't be scannable. So make sure, do some validation first. So you have the new interface with layouts and sources on the left. Another thing I added, I'm gonna go in my webcam and I'm gonna select it. I added some new effects for webcams, actually for anything. What is it? It is mosaic. Oh, this one. It's called Megamind. So probably if you saw the movie, you know what I'm talking about. So since I don't have any hair, it does look like Megamind. That's one. Another one I put is glass, which is pretty nice. Let's remove Megamind. Kind of blurry view through glass. And there was another one. Oh, edge. Yes. There we go. You've already seen that in other software, but it's not available. It's a little lagging a little bit. I think Flash plugin container is playing tricks on me. Hey, Flash, don't die on me, please. My laptop is dying currently. So, oh, okay, everything's going back to normal. Okay, great. As I talked earlier, I'm gonna go back to desktop, activate. I'm gonna show you the QR code configuration for the events. As you saw, it was loading for 10 seconds and going back to another layout. So in my case, I simply selected laptop, webcam, but I could have chosen anything else. And if you saw that video where I had rotating webcams, it was actually 4 layouts, each one containing one webcam, and each layout would jump to the other one after 5 seconds, and I was simply sliding the sources from each layout to one another, like I'm doing in this layout where I've put text and a webcam inside that layout. What is more? There's a lot of stuff, but QR code. Oh, there's the new X mode. I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna reactivate the desktop. Desktop. There it is. So, in the desktop mode, it's hard to say. I simply added an output stream, and it's a TCP/IP port locally opened. In my case, it's 4888, which is the default. And if you connect to that port with FFmpeg or VLC, you're gonna get a NOG stream video format with sound and video, so you can do whatever you want with it. And that stream is actually used in the new version called WebcamStudio X, which is running on Windows. See the website for a little bit more details about WebcamStudio X. I need to work a little bit more on documentation, but generally it works pretty good. And layouts, the same thing. And the sources, I talked about the QR code. Studio, same thing as before. We still have the console, as I talked earlier in the previous broadcast. Console, there we have it. Oh darn it, it won't work. Actually, it's gonna say, hey, you're already using the loopback, so let's forget about it. Probably already crashed, so I won't try that again. And what's new beside that? Oh, there it is. I thought it crashed. Okay, let's close that. And beside that, I think that's about it. Surely there will be some bugs in going back to the webcam. Surely there's going to be some bugs in WebcamStudio Beta 2 because there was a lot of modification done since Beta 1. Actually, I found some while doing this broadcast, but I'm gonna iron out those bugs to get to a release candidate really soon, and once that's gonna be done, then we're gonna have fun. And if you have a Windows computer at home, please try WebcamStudio X. I want to know if In my computer it was working, but I want to make sure it's working everywhere. The installation is a little bit harder to do, but it's working basically. So you can stream using RMTP server, the RMTP protocol to a server using FFmpeg. So see the website documentation, and actually you have an example in the archive to how to set up your stuff. So hope you enjoyed that little release of Webcam Studio Beta 2 0.57, and keep looking for the next release, and thank you for watching, thank you for listening, see you next time, bye.